Hi everyone, I'm Charlotte Kilpatrick reporting for Vaccine Nation from the World Vaccine Congress in Washington. I'm delighted that today we're joined by Thomas Lingelbach of Valneva. Thank you for your time.
Real pleasure, thank you.
So, for those of our community who haven't watched our previous interview, could you just reintroduce yourself and your role within the organization?
My name is Thomas Lingelbach. I'm Valneva's CEO, actually Valneva's founding CEO, and it's a pleasure to be here again.
Well, we're thrilled that Valneva is joining us again. We've got a great relationship with the Congress, but we're also really excited because things have been going really well for Valneva. We've heard about the chikungunya approval from the FDA and various other successes, so we'd love to discuss that today. So the chikungunya vaccine, can you tell us your perspective on what's going on and what are the next steps for the company with this?
So first of all, we are very proud about the fact that we were able to bring the world's first and only chikungunya vaccine to the market. We got very recently a favorable recommendation from ACIP adopted by the CDC, and we are now in the process of launching the vaccine here in the United States. At the same time, we continue our regulatory processes in other parts of the world. We have regulatory processes ongoing with the European Medicines Agency, with Health Canada, and with Brazil at this moment in time.
Fantastic. So that sounds very busy, but it's not the only thing you're working on. Can you tell us about some of the other products that are in the pipeline?
Yeah. So first of all, Valneva is a specialty vaccine company focused on the development, manufacturing, and commercialization of vaccines in areas of high unmet medical need. Our lead program in phase 3 right now is the vaccine against Lyme disease, partnered with Pfizer. And this vaccine is making significant progress as we speak. We are in the middle of the phase 3 with an expected phase 3 readout at the end of next year. So far, the execution of the study is progressing extremely well, and we are very much looking forward to the data next year. Because if successful, a Lyme vaccine, a prophylactic solution against Lyme disease, could really not only address a huge unmet medical need, but really help people preventing for a very devastating disease.
Absolutely. And we also hear that you've got some progress with Zika vaccine. Can you tell us anything about this?
Yeah, so we are one of the few companies working on Zika. It falls nicely into our remit of vector-transmitted diseases. It is clearly a very significant unmet medical need in Zika. We have just started a new phase 1 study with a new approach. We use a conventional inactivated whole virus approach, but second generation, which we developed as part of COVID. Last year we talked about the fact that we were the first company in the Western world obtaining an ordinary marketing authorization against the COVID vaccine or for COVID vaccine. And we have optimized the platform and we are currently testing this in a clinical study.
Fantastic. You're clearly very, very busy. So you mentioned unmet medical need, and this is clearly very important to you and to the team that you work with. How do you ensure that your vaccines are reaching the people who need them the most?
Well, first of all, by a thorough development, because by the end of the day, science will win. And we are very convinced about the fact that we need to make sure that we are developing vaccines that are safe and efficacious. This is the starting point, and then it's all about making sure that we convince the right healthcare professionals, that we advocate for the disease burden, that we understand the health economical impact and the benefit to human mankind that a preventative solution could bring. And these are our key areas of focus, and this will be paired by ensuring global reach. And we ensure global reach by, on the one hand side, continuously expanding our own commercial infrastructure, but also partnering with companies in, for example, LMIC countries in order to make sure that the vaccines get to everyone who can benefit from it.
Fantastic. Well, it's a very worthy cause. We're delighted that you're here again at the Congress. Can you tell us what you're looking forward to or what you're hoping to achieve from your time here?
So first of all, for us, World Vaccine Conference is always a big event. It's a big event because we are able to proudly present what we are doing. It's also a big event because there's a lot of networking going on here. And we have many B2B meetings. We have many meetings with KOLs and other stakeholders in the industry. And we believe it's a wonderful platform to bring the vaccine family together, which, as we know, is quite a narrow family, but an important one.
Thank you. I love that image of the family, and we're very glad that you've shared it with us today. Thank you for your time.
Welcome.